Welcome to Motorboats Monthly and our test of the windy Zonda 31. Windy's created some pretty impressive 30-footers in the past with models like the 8000 and the Tornado, but this must be its most red-blooded sports boat yet. Here in the cockpit you can sit 3 people across the helm, got lots of grab rails and the seats really hold you in, so when you're going along at 40 knots you really feel safe and part of the boat. Across the stern of the boat we've got a vast sunpad area, and underneath that lies the beating heart of this boat. You've got the option of a single engine up to 370 horsepower or going up to twin V8 petrols totaling over 600 horsepower. This boat's got a lot of thoughtful practical details on it as well. Underneath the engine hatch lies the canopy system. This has been designed to rest back into its own recess area and pull up with the aid of 2 gas struts. It's really one of the most simple, straightforward canopy systems we've ever come across. All you need to do is lift up this final little step here and then up the canopy comes. It sits in place on its own gas struts, like I say, and it's now ready to deploy. Very straightforward. There's lots of stowage across the cockpit of this boat. Here, here, here. You've got life raft stowage underneath the helm seat here, and best of all, you've got a chiller underneath the sole, perfectly placed between the cabin and the cockpit. So we're running with the sea, about 1 metre swell, very easy conditions. Or rather, the windy Zonda's making it look pretty easy. We've been running at 35 knots through this stuff, turning into it, running with it. Could not be more straightforward. It's a very pure, simple, but nonetheless exhilarating experience. Very much a driver's boat. Just happens to make the driver look unbelievably good at what he's doing. 36 knots. We really can't find anything to trouble us at all. Trying to find a few troughs, but the Zonda just powers over them and we're getting the hull right out of the water. But you don't really know it because the landing's always so soft. I think we'll turn, we'll head into it again and see if we can find something. A couple of lobster pots out here, but the Scandinavians mark theirs properly. 30 knots, running into a head sea. Just going to trim in a little bit. That's better. 27 knots, 40 litres an hour. We twice that in the twin engine boat. We're running a single engine and it really is the right setup.